What do you want of me?
What can you tell me about the Tenlands?
They are normally very peaceful creatures. Very calm.
Ну
But who
так.
defend their young with fury. During the attacks, I noticed that they were
What
not...
do you mean?
That the other beasts don't come from here, but...
The Denegad, Katasach, spoke to me about
The Tenlands have been angered. The beasts have always lived here. Of late, they attack on sight. It may be that the Tenlands kill
Were there many victims?
many wounded. But the attacks happen more. I tried to chase them away. To destroy. And now our children disappear.
Can you tell me who the
A
children...
young fisherman and a gatherer.
I will go and see. I believe I can help you in your...
You must destroy them. There are most likely 3. I would have taken care of it, but I did not find the 2 others. You must burn them. We see them the night.
I thank you for your... Isn't
The
what...
other...
I must be... Katasach advised us to speak with the families of those missing. Perhaps they might know where the Tenlands have built their nests.
Ох уж эти труднодоступные дороги.
Good day.
Yes, my little brother. This
Can you... Can you... And...
no,
Did you...
but he told me
What do you...
he could, but he.
You think that... I will go and... I must be... Good day.
I hope he is right, and that you are not.
It is for that. Is there a...
She,
How long is...
but
Do you know...
certainly.
Your sister... Is she... What do
She
you...
might. They,
But you think... Could you tell
they,
me...
I believe they wanted.
The one who's all...
Yes.
I'm going to have... Tell me...
But they
Do you
did
know
not.
very well?
It is.
Was your sister...
Yes,
I can...
I have to.
Very well. I must...
Как оно вообще работает?
What do you want of me?
The barrack.
Soldiers!
Меня, конечно, будет не слышно. С таким редким базаром.
Given the presence of the tenons in this clearing, there must be a nest not far from here.
Ага.
Mentioned that the dominant one only came out at dawn. I should come back later. It is dawn, the ideal moment. I must kill the dominant one before destroying the nest.
Я думал, вожаки белые такие, блядь, костяные большие. Это у них рогатый, типа, блядь, вожачок, нахуй. Все ясно. Рогатый вожачок. Давайте попробуем одну фишку.
The hunter told me that I would find a nest in this area. The ideal moment. I must kill the dominant one before destroying the nest.
Не, да не стой. Лучше.
basket full of berries and a trap full of fish. All of it scattered and half eaten by beasts. Our two lost souls were here together. They must have been attacked, or they wouldn't have left these behind. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find their trail. That cavern seems home to some creatures. Let's be wary. It could very well be the lair of that great tenland the hunter spoke of.
I think we're here. This is the cave that the tortured survivor told us about.
Three corpses. One is older than the others. Judging by his clothing, he was a missionary. The two others are more recent. A man and a woman. Our missing couple, no doubt. They were dragged here and devoured alive. What a tragic fate. I cannot believe that these missionaries used such a ruse to achieve their goals. 2 youths died because of them.
And we wonder why the natives have a bad opinion of us.
Да, точно.
Return to the village. Their families need to be informed.
Это, кстати, пещеру-то я оставил. Видимо, закрыта была.
Camped here. Probably the child.
Poor child. May the enlightened welcome her. She was killed by these horrible animals.
If we hope to retrieve Captain Reuben's logbook, we should search her.
Ну чё, ебать. Вот это тоже бесповоротно.
Going by Alba's diary, Reuben had planned his attack well. He began by putting pressure on her using her father, then our investigation. It's because of us that she fled New Serene, and because of her father and Johannes that she left San Mateus.
We were played like novices. The captain used us for his own schemes, and this girl is dead.
He will have to report to us. We should return quickly to New Serene to talk to the Admiral. Here is one of the 3 nests that I needed to destroy.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
And death to the others!
The ideal moment. I must kill the dominant one before destroying the nest.
And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
May the shadow engulf our enemies.
The 3rd nest is destroyed. The Master Hunter will be relieved to hear it, I'm sure.
Помутители detected.
Good day.
Of course, our allies from...
Could you tell me what you...
We must return these lost... We have constructed the in this protected paradise.
Have you heard about the 10...
I didn't know those creatures were given. We offered them our help.
In exchange for some inspiring...
Of course. These horrible beasts have to chase only a few away would be of no use.
You haven't been victim of these attacks?
On occasion, yes. But thanks to the illuminated, we were...
You seem to assert that the attack... Whereas these are creatures that the natives have...
These are familiar beasts, but hasn't anyone informed you that these creatures have been riled up by the demons sending them against these poor people? They maintain there is only one way to truly make these attacks.
The Denegat of this village wishes for you to depart.
And you expect us to obey him? Haven't you understood? To leave would be to abandon the simplicity. No, my child.
I fought against a great number of Tenlans. One that was quite spectacular. Its mere presence seemed to aggravate...
A beast sent by the demons.
Stop taking me for a fool. I have only one piece of advice to give you.
We shall be leaving as soon as possible.
Perhaps you should be more concerned about your own soul, sister. People have...
Вот и все. Гуманная ликвидация называется. Сейчас бедолагам надо доложить. О печальном исходе. Как же мне эта нечеткость режет-то?
Well, Onolmanawi, have you found my brother?
I found him, but... I'm truly sorry your brother is dead.
Andevushtire. May the earth welcome him. I felt it. How did it come to pass? He knew every stone on our lands. It couldn't have been an accident.
He had a liaison with a young girl from the village. They would meet in a clearing. They must have forgotten the hour. Night took them by surprise and a tendon crossed their path. I found both of them in the cavern of the beast.
How terrible. Why did he go to see the girl in secrecy? They could have... I must recover his body. To give it up to the earth, as is our custom. Where is it?
With the body of the girl he loved, in a cavern near the clearing. But it is a dangerous place. Other Tenlans might still be roaming there, though I did kill quite a few.
I have a duty owed to my little brother.
I must be leaving.
Do you have any news? Do you?
Yes.
Oh no. Nah.
I found her body in the lair of the great Tenman, not far from the clearing.
But how could she have been surprised by the beasts? She knew the danger.
She went out to meet the young fisherman. The time must have flown by, into the night. I'm so sorry. We found them both dead.
I must bring her body back.
You should not go alone. I killed as many
I
as...
shall follow your counsel on Olmenawi.
I must leave now. The nests are destroyed, and with the death of the White Tenland, the attacks should cease. And we were even able to convince the missionaries to leave. Katasak should be willing to follow us now. Let's go and find him.
May the beasts answer you. The village will at last.
Не к тому.
I can see from your face that you were victorious.
Indeed. I put the White Tenland down, who was enraging his kind, and destroyed their nests. The attack should no longer trouble you. As for the missionaries, we were able to convince them to leave, although they were not willing to reveal their involvement in the attacks that caused you such harm.
And so they were in some way responsible. I had my suspicions, but I could not see their reasons.
They brought a particularly large beast here that attracted and enraged the others.
This is what provoked the attacks and brought on our despair. These people have blood on their hands.
In the end, we found the missing young ones. But alas, it was too late. Devoured by wild beasts.
And divorced to your end.
Will you agree to accompany me now? My cousin...
I have packed what is needed.
Прижался бы лучше к постели, блять.
This pain, it'll be the death of me. I can't control my body. It's like being a stranger in a marionette set ablaze. Consumed by a smoldering fire. The moment's growing near, isn't it? Am I about to surrender my ghost to the Reaper of Souls? You pop in just when you're needed, cousin, as always. Who are you? Your hand is cold as ice.
Your cousin is burning.
That is such a relief.
Let me present Katisak, Constantine. He is the greatest healer on the island. He will help you.
Please, stay.
I am here for you, Rnaise, and I will not leave until I found a way to ease your pain and suffering. Fill your mind with the patience of the ocean. I know not how much time I will need. I've never seen such a sickness. The spirits of your lands must be quite horrendous to cast down such evils upon the peoples that live there.
Thank you. Thank you, cousin. I don't want to imagine my plight without your intervention.
А у меня 300 уже, да, нахуй? Который 300, да? Правда, я не понял, что это мне, блядь, прибавило. Какой это навык был.
Come closer, good people. The cure and wine for the culture. Come and see the best merchants here for days. Custom pieces made to order.
Ух, мне бы не помешал бы экзоскелет. Или зелье перышка. Да, зелье перышка лучше. Заклинание вьючный мул.
Come closer, good people. The cure and wine from the culture. Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last year's fashion?
Ну, у него точно все по фэншую, так что его не трогаем нахуй. Как и у него. Ну, легендарки я точно продам. Бесполезные на самом деле.
Welcome. Have you seen it? Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Come closer, good people.
Хотя что там искать у них?
Come closer, good people. You'll find all you need.
Desarde.
Our investigation is well underway, but the culprit is not who we thought.
What do you mean?
We found Alba, but she was innocent. In fact, her captain used us and her father to scare her. It's because of us that she fled. She never stole documents or tried to sell your secrets.
So, are you saying that the culprit is Reuben?
If this were not the case, why make up this story against Alba and use us like that?
I can't believe it. And to think that I believed his lies. However, he is a captain. I cannot condemn him without solid proof. And we have to find out who he was selling his journal to. Ask his crew, but stay discreet. It should not... Anything else?
I need to be...
Команда из 3 чел.
Your Excellency.
The pleasure is shared.
What can I do?
What do you think of your new captain?
He knows how to make people obey him. He's a captain.
Does he get on well with Alba?
He was suspicious of her at first, but when he saw that she was... When she disappeared, he told us that she didn't... He spoke of treason, that sort of thing. Anything else?
I'm afraid...
Good day. What can I do for you?
What do you think about your new...
He is fair, decisive, and he certainly knows the sea. And since we got here, he seems... But never mind me. It's... Anything else?
I need to be...
Farewell, then.
Hello.
What do you think about
Between you and me, I preferred Captain Vasco. He's a good captain, but he lacks team spirit.
He's aloof, doesn't get along with his crew.
You're still far from the mark. To him, we're nothing more than lackeys. The only one who gets a smile from time to time is the pretty Gretchen. She scratches his itch. As soon as he can, he's off to the brow. He should be careful. A debt with a coin.
If he's a loner, would make... And as captain, he...
Yes, you are certainly... Anything else?
I need to go.
Smooth say.
Ну, видно, чувак спокойный, поэтому без подозрений к нему. Просто. О, помой лицо сначала. Вакерок.
Hello, my darlings.
Какая ты уродина, блядь.
See the upper crust in here. Do you and yours want to have a good time?
I'm sorry, but
Really? What would you like?
I was told that Captain Ruben...
He's one of my regulars, it's true.
Does he confide in you?
Sorry, my dear. But what's between my...
How about a change of scenery and...
Become a courtesan?
I'm the legate of the congregation.
Oh, I'm not stupid enough to miss...
Did Ruben tell you about...
Oh, yes. He's always complete. But they only changed his ship. And the crew is nowhere near his level, and his admiral despised. He says everyone is unfair towards him, and doesn't recognize his talent.
Have you noticed him change?
Yes. He's become impatient.
Did he tell you about his...
Like everyone else. He told me that he would soon be someone very... And that he would marry me. But
Thank you, Gretchen.
All that this young woman told us only confirms our suspicions. This man is a complete traitor. We should follow him.
Импостер, да.
We may be able to catch him in the act.
We can see everything from here.
Да-да, вот-вот, блядь. Ну, видимо, тоже букву Z нажал, чтобы это бегать, а не идти. Умный бот.
Here he is, red-handed. Do you want us to arrest him?
We should first find out what he puts. The way is clear. Now, let's take a look at this box. The captain and his buyers should meet here at nightfall.
Let's put the message back where we found it. Better no one knows we read it.
The Admiral will certainly want to know about our discovery.
Let's go. Leave it there for now.
А на что они факелами не пользуются?
Desarde, what can I do for you?
We know a little more. Reuben continues to use the dead drop and has made an appointment with his buyer.
He has quite the nerve to continue using that box even though he knows you know about it.
He must have thought that we would not come back. The meeting is tonight. This could be a good time to get the proof we need. What do you think?
That's an excellent idea. I will come with you. I want to see this traitor fall with my own eyes.
На скалу его пнешь, да? Ну пусть торопятся эти персонажи, да? Просто себя не заставит долго ждать. Второстепенные особенно. Моя стража.
From this position, we'll be able to see the meeting discreetly.
Perfect. I can't wait to witness it. This traitor is going to find out exactly what it costs to make fun of us.
Men of the coin. Our greedy captain has gotten together with them.
The wretched traitor. How dare he sell us to lawless mercenaries?
Куда, блядь, побежал? Ты чё нахуй? Сорян, состелил.
This traitor got what he deserved.
Admiral, you seem hurt.
It's nothing. Sorry to have charged like that. I got carried away. I couldn't bear to see this traitor sell his whole family for a few coins.
Do you want us to tend to your wound?
No, I'll go back to port and get back on my feet. Find the documents. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.
In addition to a substantial sum, Reuben is also going to obtain a major post on the continent.
Disgusting that someone could accept a deal like that. And we're surprised that some officers are not respected.
He was ready to sell more than just his own knowledge. There are plans for machines and ships that he must have stolen from elsewhere. Everything is here. We'll give it to the Admiral tomorrow.
У меня камера просто запуталась.
Desarde.
How are your wounds?
I recovered fast. It was nothing.
Yes, here they are. But then...
So, he lusted after a prestigious position. And what a salary! I see that our secrets are still worth a fortune. Thank you for bringing me all this. We owe you a lot, Desarde. I will not forget it. Nor will I forget the lesson. Be sure of it. You have my full... Anything else?
I need to be...
Хоть я и красную бы линию бы закрыл. Все об оружии. Но если уж уникальность, так уникальность. Грехи отца Петруца. Петруса. Ладно, Петя. Не будем мы так.
Us thank the enlightened that a captain who took part in these expeditions is right here on the island.
It is indeed a stroke of luck. I hope he remembers my mother.
Do not worry. If his memory fails him, he may have kept his diary from that time.
Ну, хоть и не фиолетовая, но все-таки. Добыча. Кожаный гачи.
Hello there. My name is Desarde.
I am Captain Lissandro. Pleased to meet you. I don't believe I've had the pleasure before. Well, what can I do for you?
Мое лицо знакомое, да?
Admiral Cabral advised me to speak to you about a matter of some concern to me.
The Admiral? Coming from a legate, I should have expected that. So?
You are the only one on this island that can help me.
Really? Oh, I think I understand. That's why your face looked familiar. The congregation is good at keeping it...
25 years. 25 years since the Naughts brought a woman who was captured...
I remember. And yet it wasn't the first time.
So you can understand why we'd like to learn.
Yes, yes. I have seen, but what have you got to do with all this?
I met that woman in Serene. I got to know her... well.
Listen, it's not that I don't want to help you, but my memory is no longer what it was. I wasn't the captain at the time. I wasn't the one, so I don't see how I can help you find out where...
You said it yourself, Captain. You've come across more than a few Naughts looking for their parents. Seaborn, Sea-given, all of them were torn from their roots, even if they found a new family. And you've clearly had the same experience.
Absolutely. You are indeed the child that was born on our ship. You speak like one of our own. Very well. I need to look in my old logbooks. I'm sure I'll find something. Wait for me here. I'll be an hour at the most. Here it is. I found my old logbook. There's a passage in it that would probably interest you. Your mother came from a village on the plains in the southeast of the island. I'm talking about a place where the bones of the whale are visible from the coast. I believe the natives call it Vignamri.
Thank you for this information, Captain.
It's nothing. I'm getting sentimental in my old age. Good luck to you.
So here you are on the verge of discovering your mother's village. Of finding your own people. How do you feel?
I don't really know. I'm a little lost.
Сменю портки, конечно же.
All of this is so new to me.
I understand. Mrs. Desarde was...
Начну садить картошку, блять.
And today you learn she is not your real mother.
Молиться духом.
I'm sorry.
Не извиняйся. Вон Васка ведь стало легче от того, что он стал нафтом. Ссаные заколки арабского Средиземья. Аль-Саида. Аль-Аль. Не ждала. Берег больших костей. Я ее взял, чтобы она просто там охуела. О, земелье, ёб твою мать.
I recently found out that my mother came from your village.
Your mother was from Vignamri? Now I understand why your face seems so familiar to me.
Indeed. She was captured before my birth and sent to the continent.
She was called Arelwyn. Did you know her?
Of course. Everyone here remembers her kidnapping.
Could you tell me more about that?
I was not the head of the clan back then. It was a very long time ago, but I remember the village Denegad, kidnapped by the people of the sea. All our warriors set off to her rescue, but it was all in vain. Most of them died, including the one she loved. It was a dark day, in which our village lost its knowledge and strength in one blow.
So my father died too. Do you know if any members of my family are still alive?
Yes, Slan, your mother's sister. She then became our Donegad. She was never able to match her sister's talent. Too much knowledge had been lost. Relwyn was a renowned healer across all of Teofradi. Taking her place was not an easy task.
It's not surprising that she was of interest to the congregation. They probably hoped she could help them find a cure for the Malachor. But all alone, far from the island. She was just a young, frightened woman who had lost all her powers.
Do you know where I can find my aunt?
You could try her house, but she's rarely there. She is an elderly woman now, and very much enjoys her own company. She doesn't speak much to me, but others here can probably tell you where to find her.
Thank you, Ulan.
Anything else?
Nothing.
What do you think of the chief of your village?
He seems quite friendly compared to the others we've run into.
Так и есть.
A bit too friendly, if you ask me. A little too concerned with pleasing the settlers.
And you think that's a bad thing?
He reminds me of myself when I was younger. And that's not a compliment. My fear is that he serves his own ambition. And this is often done at the expense of others.
И что?
There's no one here. Let's go and ask the inhabitants of the village if they know where to find her.
The islanders protect their Donegada. I don't know if they'll speak to some Renaigse.
Don't forget, you are one of them after all.
Да, только они об этом не знают.
Hello.
Renaigse. Do you need help, Renaigse?
Actually, yes.
Oh.
Ulan told me that she...
Ulan must have... She says that he loves the people from your island too much. But Ulan saved our village. Anyway, if you want to find her, I am not...
Местно я чуть в тупик не рухнул, да? А, кстати, там что-то есть, Может, та долбанутая записка, да? Блять, все равно не туда как-то. Короче, такой подъем идет, потом тоже бревно так над пропастью, над двумя. И все. Нет. Слан. Сланеш. Дурочка.
Thank you for stepping in. Usually these animals...
We are glad we arrived at the right time.
Excuse me.
Короче, это мы были.
Yes.
Yes, we were.
Very well.
This is the story we have pieced together.
I just can't believe it. Yet, if I think about it, your face reminds me of hers.
My mother. Or rather, the woman who raised...
A Relwyn gave it to me, to give to her child, and I passed it on to Mrs. de Sade.
It looks familiar. Your father. It's good that you are wearing it today. And divorced Jersey.
She wanted me to help her die. But I was unable to do such a thing. Someone would have figured it out. I would have been sent back to Ptolemy, and I would have lost so I watched her suffer.
Petrus, I cannot hold it against you for letting her...
No, you don't understand. She's the only woman I've ever loved.
Everyone loved Relwyn. She... What's more, you brought me her. Or you are home, my man.
Petrus.
Thank me.
You may have been a bit cowardly in the past, to the point of letting the woman you loved suffer. You were manipulative, and you lied. But thanks to what you've told me, I've been able to find my
child. At least I've done something good, for once in my I hope the enlightened will remember this when I stand.
Еще как, дружбан, еще как. Два самых таких, блять, задания от декурсиона. Сначала надо с ним поговорить. Или с ним, или с тем, блять, просто. Или с этим, или с тем. Все равно к одному человеку надо идти. Кто там хотел что спросить?
Greenblood, my... Glad to see you.
I'm listening.
Remember that note?
Of course. The one...
Yes. It was signed with a name I'm familiar. He was the one who founded the camp we closed. And believe me, I'm gonna find him and make him pay for what he...
This quest very well.
Major Herman is posted in San Mateo. He's loyal to Torsten, but kept his head down when the coup was...
Isn't denouncing him enough? He'll be put...
The guard's reputation has suffered, and he has connections in high places.
What are you getting at? If he's well connected, the Mother Cardinal...
I know. That's the whole problem.
If Petrus were here, he would probably...
That old fox is as sly as ever.
There's a group in San Mateos that could make someone disappear in broad daylight.
Those mad...
Exactly. It might not be easy...
You're right. I must say... We'll need to...
And we've all...
Our new...